So glad. But, yeah, let's go on to week 2. Week 2 may not be as loaded as week 1, but there are still some intriguing matchups that we're going to talk about. And let's kind of start off with the noon slate here. We got Baylor. SMU is minus 2.5 versus Baylor, over under 65.5. I'm excited to see, obviously, offensively, both these teams got fireworks everywhere. This is SMU's first test of the season. Bring back Kevin Jennings at quarterback. Bring in TJ Harden from UCLA at running back. With Chris Johnson, you got a two-headed monster in the backfield. And you got multiple weapons at receiver and tight end. So, I mean, this is going to be, again, they're going to be like they were last year, dynamic on that side of the ball. Obviously, there's some question marks there on defense. They lost a lot to the draft and whatnot. So, and with Baylor, we saw last week they got guys everywhere on offense too. So I think this is going to be probably a high-scoring game.
Yeah, the only thing that would worry about me, not to flex, I did get the spreadsheet you sent. I'll put those in tonight, just so we can hold each other accountable. I love unders. Love unders.
And this one?
What?
And this one?
I think this has under potential. I'm not going to do it just because I want to watch this game and see fireworks. I honestly may go to this game.
That's at SMU, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Clemson plays at 2:30, and I kind of just want to, relax.
Yeah. It would be a fun game to go
If Clemson played at night, I'd do it. I don't know, dude. I've been, I need to, sit down.
Chill.
The reason why I say it has under potential is just the recipe on how to beat Baylor's out. Run the ball. And with the new rules, with the clock not stopping on first down, I just think SMU's going to run the ball. I think they had explosive plays, but I think the clock's going to be running a lot. I lean Baylor in this one just because at least I know I'm going to get with Baylor. I think Sawyer Robinson's elite. Obviously, we talked about it last episode, but Michael Trigg, great player. Washington, they got dudes. I got to see more out of you lose Brashard Smith from the Miami transfer. You lose him. I think RJ Maryland's still there, so they got a good tight end. But I just think SMU loses a lot, and I trust Baylor more. But who knows? If Baylor can't stop the ball, they're going to be in for a long year.
100%.
Stop the run. Sorry.
No, you're right. I like Baylor plus 2.5 in this one. If I was going to put coin on it, I might. We'll see. I might throw in the over. Just because I want to see fireworks. So many good players on that side of the ball for both teams. But yeah, any other thoughts on this one?
Should we do a pick?
Yeah, what's your pick?
I'll probably go Baylor. I'm not really too comfortable in anything. I mean, if you're a TCU alum, this has to be one of the worst games to watch. But who do you cheer for? I don't know. We'll have to get some TCU people. I don't know who you cheer for if you're a TCU alum.
Probably SMU.
I think, dude, but TCU does not like SMU.
Well, at least that, just another loss to Baylor, and that hurts their chances. It doesn't.
Well, it's not a conference game.
Well, yeah, if they win the conference, it doesn't really matter. So, I don't know. I hope they both play bad. I don't even know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'll lean Baylor for now. That's subject to change. Once the pick graphic is out, that is when it's final.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to lean Baylor as well, plus the points. I think they return a lot of pieces, and like you're saying, SMU lost a lot on defense, so they haven't really been tested this year, so I'm going to lean Baylor. But
if SMU comes out with their uniform reveal, I could switch. I am legally allowed to switch. SMU has some great uniforms.
They do. Which one is it? The Dallas ones?
I don't like those. I like the red, and if they wear any shade of red, I like in the blue.
You don't like the all blacks?
So many teams have black uniforms. I just don't think it's that cool anymore.
Dang, is it overused?
Yes.
Who do you think out of all the black uniform, who has valid ones? I was okay, those are sick. Is there anyone that comes to mind?
Oregon, but granted, that's they've always had cool uniforms.
I feel like Iowa State has pretty solid all black unis.
Yeah, but I like when they wear their traditional colors. I don't know. Everyone has black as a color now. I think South Carolina has some good ones. I hate saying that.
Yeah, South Carolinas are cool.
But they've always been garnet and black.
Yeah, so this all comes back to you being a traditionalist.
It comes back to like TCU is purple, black, and white. Or I guess it's purple and white. I don't mind when they wear black, but it's like there's only 6 schools in the FBS that have purple as their primary color. Why would you not wear purple? Like, I don't know. I think like SMU, they're red and blue. They're not red, blue, and black.
That's
I
fair.
think Oklahoma State has some cool black uniforms. They've always think is black is a color of theirs. You know, like when Texas A&M wears black, I'm like, that's not your traditional color. It's maroon and white.
I think Oklahoma has all blacks too.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, they don't have any. Yeah, I don't.
This is something you probably don't want me to go on a rant about because I will rant about uniforms. I think it's stupid. Do not wear black. Tennessee. Why does Tennessee wear black uniforms or gray uniforms? Why do they do that? Why does freaking Ohio State wear black uniforms?
I was literally just about to.
They're cool. They're great, but they're scarlet and gray.
Yeah, let's see. They're cool. Yeah, but
Kentucky can wear black. I think Kentucky can wear black.
That's in there?
If you're any shade, I think if you're a shade of blue, if you're blue and white, you can wear black. But SMU is red, white, and blue. You cannot wear black.
Yeah.
UCF can wear all black.
What about A&M?
No.
Kansas?
They're cool, but no.
Baylor?
No.
Miami?
No.
Vanderbilt?
Yes.
Maryland?
No, but yes.
Bro, it's stemming right now. Arkansas?
They have black uniforms?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, those are hideous. God, who else? Oregon State?
Yeah, they're traditionally black.
Army?
Yes.
Missouri?
Yes.
West Virginia?
No.
You didn't like those ones that they did?
No.
San Diego State?
Yes.
Minnesota?
No. God, no.
I didn't know there is a lot of teams.
I'm telling you, every school tries to wear black now. It does not. You don't have to do it.
Cincinnati, I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So it boils down to if it's in your color scheme, fine. If it's
but
not,
it has to be traditionally in your color scheme.
Yeah, so boils down to you're a traditionalist.
But yes, if every school had a black jersey, it wouldn't be cool. And every school does have a black jersey.
Oversaturated market.
Yes. Sorry, that's my rant.
Yes. No, I can agree with it. All right. Let's go on to another intriguing noon game. We got Iowa at Iowa State. Iowa State is -3.5. I did not put the over under. That is
thanks. It's under season.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like this. How many passes are going to be thrown in that game?
Dude, I don't know. I was really hoping Gronowski was going to be better than what he showed.
He only threw
15 times. 8 of 15 for 44 yards.
And everybody was hyping him up because he made one 10-yard out throw.
Yeah.
And
I think is this in Ames?
This is in Ames, yep.
Yeah, I lean Cyclones here. I think we'll take the 3.5 on my slip. I mean, granted, it is an Iowa defense. I just think there's Iowa State's got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I like their tight. The way they use their tight ends is really impressive. They got 2 really good backs, and the receivers have the new guys have stepped up. 3.5. So I wish it was 3. I think last year was a 1-point game, I believe, but it's at Iowa State this year. I mean, I don't know. Was Iowa holding back last week? Or are they about to
I mean, probably, but you got to at least try to get in a rhythm. I hope Iowa's if Iowa, God, imagine if Iowa started averaging 45 points a game. I think Kirk Ferentz would quit on the spot.
I don't think he'd be for it. I mean, that's not in his DNA. I don't think
No.
it will be. Man, this is a tough one. This is usually always a close game. I feel like I'll lean with Iowa State just because it's at home, and I really like Rocco Becht, and he's played a lot of football as well. My pick right now, obviously subject to change, not definitive until the graphics posted. I'll ride with Iowa State minus the points.
Nice. Yeah, I still think that's one of the best running back duos in the country. And I like what you put. They rested those guys last week.
Yeah, I think 12 combined carries, and they gave 20 other carries to 5 other guys. So you can tell this is a big matchup for them, in my opinion.
They're gonna run Sama. I bet a lot in the first half, and then Hansen in the second half.
Kind of like what they did against K-State.
I wish they went more 20 against Kansas State.
That would be cool. You don't want their tight ends out there?
No, I do. Okay, maybe 21. Because if you think about it, their glaring weakness on offense is receiver.
For the most part, yeah.
Go 22 in some sets. And I think it's an easier way to get guys the ball. You can run a swing. You can run some stuff out of the backfield. I mean,
those would be on Dan Casey the next day. I feel like
they did. They ran a great counter play. It was awesome against Kansas State.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. I'd be so down for that. And I mean, you can also incorporate Becht into that too. He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he was a lot more mobile than I thought he'd be.
But yeah, what's your pick in this one?
Cyclones.
All right. So we're Cyclones riding with them. Josh Pate's team. Next game up, we got, I believe this is a nooner as well.
Oh, it's a nooner?
Let me check. It's a nooner.
Dude, that's 3 good games at noon.
Noon slate's cooking, man.
Dude, the slate's elite.
The noon slate's low-key dirty.
Life is good.
Life is good, you know what I mean? It's Illinois minus 3.5 at Duke. This is Darian Mintz's breakout game?
Oh gosh, they looked a little slow last week. I want to pick Duke, I really do, but I just can't. I can't do it. I trust Illinois more. I know they're playing Western Illinois, but they look physical. They looked like a Brett Bielema coach team. I lean Illinois here just because I feel like Illinois, I'm not saying they make the playoff, but I think they can take that next step and compete for a playoff spot. I don't know. I just don't think they'll make it, but I trust Altmaier. I think Mintz is way more talented. But I just don't know. I think I trust Altmaier a little more and the weapons around him. And I trust Illinois' defense. I want to see if Duke's physical enough to handle Illinois on offense.
I like that, yeah. I do think Mintz is definitely the better quarterback, but with the amount of experience Illinois brings back, granted they did lose some of their top players to the portal in the draft. So I'm not super high on Illinois. I think their ceiling is not as high. They got a high floor just because they're super experienced, but I'm going to roll with them just because they kind of been there, done that. Duke's kind of been pieced together this offseason, so I don't really know what I'm getting from Duke. Obviously, they played Elon last week, not much of a test. So I'm going to ride with the team that's done it more, and I'll take Illinois minus 3.5 on the road at Duke.
I also will sprinkle a little under. I don't know what the total is.
I can check. The over-under is 49.5.
That might be a little too low, but I probably still will take it.
Yeah, I might ride with that. I might ride chat. But, yeah, so we both got Illinois on that one. I think that caps off the noon slate. Great noon slate. Next up, we got USF Florida. This one's at 4 o'clock. Florida is minus 17.5. Can USF keep this one close?
USF, my pick to win the American. I really liked what I saw.
They dominated Boise State.
Yeah. I think they could cover. I honestly think they could cover. I think I don't know if they're going to win the game, but I don't know. It's your first real test for Florida. I'll lean UCF to cover, but I think Florida wins the game.
Byron Brown, I think, kind of burst onto the scene. I really like him as a player. He did it all for them against Boise State. In the swamp's tough. It's a big spread. I know Florida's got who they got. They got LSU. They got LSU and then Miami. So this is kind of could be a little bit of a trap game. They could be overlooking them a little bit. God, Florida's holy crap, dude. They got LSU, Miami, then Texas, then A&M.
Yeah, it's tough.
Holy crap. But, yeah, I think this could be a good spot for USF. They're still, Byron Brown's healthy. It's the beginning of the year. They're going to pull out all the stops to beat them. I think they'll cover that 17.5. I think Florida will end up winning. But USF covers. I think it's going to be a good game.
I hope so.
Any more thoughts on that, or are we good to go on to
I wouldn't mind seeing a shootout.
I think that'd be fun. A little Lagway Brown duo or duel, I think would not hurt. It would feed. But yeah, it's kind of our thoughts on that one. So we're both taking USF to cover, correct?
Yes.
And we're all picking the same thing every time. All right. Last game we got, the 7:30 on ABC. Chris and Kirk special. We got Michigan going on the road to take on the Oklahoma Sooners. Oklahoma's -5.5 in this one. Over under at 46.5. Thoughts?
This is a tough spot for Bryce Underwood. Like you have down in the notes here, first road start against Brent Venables. I think Underwood plays well enough to keep it a one-possession game the entire game, but he'll make a throw. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I don't know what part of the game that will be thanks to Venables like a Venables special, like they disguise the coverage and confuse him a little bit. If I'm Michigan, I'm ball control the entire game. Like, I do not want to get in a shootout with John Mateer. That's gonna be it. Did you watch that all 22
of
Oklahoma?
I have not yet. Should I?
Dude, Mateer,
he's a ball player, dude.
He's just. I think he has 2 years of eligibility left.
Let me check this, because if so, that's dangerous. Let's see. John Mateer. Just go to the official school website. He's got 2 years.
I don't think he goes to the draft this year.
No, I don't think he's not like a super high-end pro prospect, which, I mean, good for Oklahoma because if they get him back next year.
He's like Johnny Manziel mixed with like Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Like when I watch him, it reminds me a lot of Bo Nix at Auburn, like the good Bo Nix at Auburn.
Right. May not be able to make like those high-end throws, but like
no. Like I don't see him as a NFL quarterback, but he can play. I think if I was Michigan, if I'm Sharon Moore, who went to Oklahoma, I think this is a game where you run Underwood a good bit.
100%.
Like I would do anything to keep this game low school, like rock fight.
Over under Justice Haynes and Bryce Underwood's combined carries.
23.5.
Okay, so 12 each.
I think Haynes could easily get 18.
Let me check and see what he got last game because I know they.
They had to, dude. They almost. I mean, I know what the score was. It was like 24-7. It wasn't that close.
It was 24-10 at half, and then Yeah, Michigan only scored 10 in the second half, so it was pretty close. But let's see, they gave Haynes the ball 16 times for 159 and 3 tutties.
Jeez.
Yeah, he balled out. And then Jordan Marshall got 11 carries for only 29 yards. Dang, Justin Haynes, he balled out. Yeah. That Bryce only ran twice for next, so he didn't hardly run at all. He just got sacked maybe a couple times. But yeah, like you were saying, I think they're going to have to run him in order to kind of create a numbers advantage or something. But Oklahoma's front seven's like our Mason Thomas dog. Like I'm high on their front seven.
No, I am too. Any defense wasn't a problem last year.
No, their defense balled out last year, and they got the Bowen brothers in the secondary. Like they got players. Like Michigan's going to have a tough time moving the ball, but like. Man, now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm liking Oklahoma in this one, especially at home against the first.
The Palace on the Prairie, dude.
That's what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go head up to a game there?
I probably can't afford a ticket, but
that would be fun, though. I think.
Yeah, this is a nice measuring stick game for Michigan. So I think. Props to the scheduling, the athletic directors for scheduling this early on. I don't know why teams don't do this more often, because you lose, it doesn't affect your conference standings, and that's all that matters now. And it's a measuring stick game. It's like, all right, either we're good enough or we're not. I don't see the harm. Like, why would you want to be a fake 3-0 when you can be a legit 2-1 and kind of know your weaknesses? I think if I'm Underwood, I'd shoot up with some whatever that you can get me, because you're gonna have to run the ball.
Yeah, he's gonna be soaking in the ice bath after this one. I fear for his sake. But I think it's an intriguing matchup. I'm leaning Oklahoma minus the points in this one. I think, like we were talking about, they're going to be able to kind of hold Michigan in check, and then they got the more dynamic weapons on offense. So I don't know about you. As of right now, I like Oklahoma minus the points.
Yeah, I'd roll with Oklahoma as well.
Yeah, so we're in unison on everything. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how the graphic is.
We'll see if we change our minds. I definitely did some flip-flopping last week, but granted that's week 1. But yeah, I think this is it's a sleeper slate. I think there's not not the top 10 matchups are there, but there's a lot of intriguing matchups that I think are getting overlooked.
Every Saturday is a gift. Don't take them for granted.
That's right. But yeah, any other closing thoughts?
No, I think this Saturday, be on the lookout. Obviously, we'll be at home watching these games, so a lot more access to content. Maybe be on the lookout for like a live stream, maybe during the noon slate or after the 3:30 games. Maybe a quick little recap. If we can't go live,
you need 1,000? How many do you need?
We need 1,000 followers.
All right, so y'all go follow so we can do lives.
I think we can go on TikTok.
So it might be TikTok live season.
I just don't know how to invite you on the thing. We'll figure it out, but definitely more story content, definitely more instant reaction. We have a Twitter. I'll have to give you that password, Brandon, so you can tweet stuff. But definitely, like, this is why we made a podcast. It wasn't like for when we go to games, we can show off like what we do. Like anyone, we're not special. We go to games, but we're not credentialed or anything. We just go for the love of the game. So this is why we made a podcast. Like this weekend, we're all going to be home. We're going to you will hear from us. Like 1,000%. We will be locked in. We'll be watching games. We'll answer questions. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of reactions from the noon slate. And this is why we made a podcast. It wasn't so we can be famous. It's just so we can talk ball.
That's what it's all about, man. That's why we do it.
Exactly. It's not for money.
Not
for anything. It's literally just so us three can talk ball. We love ball. This is really the only hobby we have.
I'm autistic when it comes to this stuff. I'm about to go watch 3 hours of film. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna take a shower and then watch the all 22. But man, it's a blessing to be in this country where football is celebrated. So Saturday's gonna be a good one. I know the slate isn't as sexy as last week's, but every Saturday is a gift.
Amen. Every Saturday matters.
Amen.
And that's what makes college football special.
Amen.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Like you said, look out for the content that we're going to be producing this weekend throughout the week. Go follow us on the socials, TikTok, Twitter. Like you said, now we got a Twitter, Insta. And yeah. So Jerry, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, dude. Thanks for having me.
Sure. And we will see y'all soon.